everyone. Welcome back to the conclusion of the 2019 Disc Golf Pro Tour Tour Championship. I'm Nate Perkins, and I'm joined here with Tour Director Jeff Spring.
Look at these beautiful images, Nate. I'm stoked to be here commentating the final back nine of the season at Hornets Nest Park in Charlotte. Huge support from the local club, and we have four fierce competitors who have battled their way. Look at these scores.
Yeah, Sarah Hokom, 2 under par on the front nine. She's chasing down that hot score for the tournament. She's 3 in front of Kat, 4 in front of Paige.
She's trying to go back-to-back in a number of different ways. Not only did she win last week at Hall of Fame, the tournament, but she's defending DGPT champion, and we're starting out with a wooded par 4 in what is setting up to be a crazy back nine.
Absolutely. Yeah, ton of tight technical shots here at Hornets Nest, and this might be the tightest one of them all.
Yeah, early gap, Sarah with the forehand. It's catching it early, but that's a better kick than it could have been.
Yeah, she's going to be out of the first gap and looking down a long straight tunnel.
And
and that's pured.
Yeah, as we mentioned, Rebecca's playing on that puncture wound after falling off her mountain bike, and that's a great spot to be. This is a par 4 for the women, but it's a par 3 for the men. Actually, an interesting format we don't see a lot on tour. Kat looks like she's okay over on the right side. As soon as we turn and look at the basket, it's down, and there's a couple different tunnel approaches that the women can choose from. As Paige is early.
That is certainly early. Oh, wow.
Man,
that's magic right there.
And yeah, that's actually the Circle 2 flags for the men's pin, which is shorter. As we see Hokom, there we go. She's looking right down the barrel, and she's put a little too much turn on it.
Yeah, it was a pretty shape. Just started out a little too straight.
And Rebecca pulls that one. You know, it's in the woods when things tighten up. It's tough to hit your release point, especially when you're getting tense, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's a game of inches.
Kat with the best approach so far. And that's going to putt. That's right around the edge of Circle 1, maybe inside of it.
Yeah.
Crowd likes it, and I see you there watching.
Yeah, I'm definitely a fan. I watched as much disc golf as possible, but I feel like I've seen every battle of the year for the women's field. It's just they're really, it's great competition.
It's
always
hard not to watch. And Paige taking advantage of that lucky kick off the tee and sliding it right under the basket. She's going to have a bit of a comebacker. Sarah.
Almost dunks it. She's just got so much touch. I mean, she almost made it, and it's 15 feet long.
Yeah, incredible. Okay, that's going to probably par for Rebecca. Yeah, we're right into it, and it's only going to get more wooded after this as we see Kat. Just high. Not happy with that one. Definitely in her range, being inside the circle. Let's see if Paige can take advantage.
She's having to go to a straddle.
That's a great birdie to start off the back nine. She's not happy with her play. She's had a couple release point, a little late, a little early, but that she's taking advantage of the breaks the course is giving her right there.
Yeah, it's a big birdie. Good looking stroke from Rebecca.
She seems to have a great attitude about her today. You know, I haven't seen a ton of Rebecca in post production, but she's just kind of carrying herself really well as we see Sarah knock in her par.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to make it to this stage. This to be the last 4 playing. I mean, it's got to be a good feeling for these women.
Yeah, and as we head over to 11, I mean, that's something that we're assessing for next year. We're kind of locked into this format, but for this year. But we're thinking about, should we go to stroke play? Is this a unique format that everybody likes? You know, as Paige picks one up on the card there, Nate, you know, what's your sense? You say keep this format, or should we explore going to a more traditional format?
That's a big question. Like this video, comment below, let us know what you think.
Yeah. We want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, we sure do.
It is the last tournament of the year. We like changing it up. It's interesting, but it's definitely not your traditional format as we see hole 11. Not your traditional par 4, under 500 feet. It's got a bend in it, and it's the same layout for men and women as Paige rips one. It looks like a putter.
Yeah, that's that same deputy again. Didn't quite get the turn that she wanted, but that's not out of position.
There's 2 lanes up there. She's going to be on the left one probably.
Yep.
We see probably Hokom hooking it a little bit further to the right, trying to get that right lane, but that stands up on her. And yeah, she trickled to the left side. You can see the basket there. She's probably about 240 feet away, I'd say.
That's a beautiful shot. That was Sarah's relay. That looks solid if it can beat it, and it sure does. That's in prime position on that right gap.
Yeah. Katrina. Looks like a mid-range.
Yeah, she's going with that flippy M2.
Wow, what a flight. Beautiful shot, and she's in the best position in the group.
Yeah.
Getting ready to approach the green. Hopefully she can convert on her birdie that she missed last hole. As Paige goes wide.
Oh, and she finds a way all the way up there. I mean, she was pretty pinched. She had to go steep, high hyzer.
She went from the left side to the right side and back to the middle on that one.
It's going to be back-to-back birdies for Paige.
Ooh, Rebecca almost gets there. Not quite there. And there's Sarah. She's got a great look. Oh, and she's put a good move on it. If it flexes. Oh, and it does.
She's inside 20 feet.
Big shout out to Prodigy. Of course, Katrina is a Prodigy athlete, sponsoring the coverage and being a premier sponsor of the Tour Championship. Good approach from Kat and good support from Prodigy. Rebecca's just going to settle for her par. We've seen a lot of that from Rebecca. She doesn't seem like as sharp as she was yesterday. Of course, she had that one down yesterday, tied for the hot round, which has a $500 bonus. Kat just like looking to the heavens for an answer as Paige. Back-to-back birdies.
Wow. It was a little longer than I first thought. Circle's edge, but right in the heart.
Yeah, I mean, this hole is short, but it is tricky. It's a tricky little hole.
And there's that low miss from Sarah. Just didn't quite get the loft that she needed on that putt.
It's a good cleanup from Rebecca. And we're going to watch the rest of our competitors wrap it up and take a look at the scores. I mean, I'm having trouble keeping up with where we're at.
Yeah. This is an awesome battle to end the season. All right, Paige moves to within 2 of Sarah. Katrina is still 3 back, and Rebecca is 4 back. But as we said, this course gets really technical toward the end. Hole 12, par 4, 504 feet. Look at this initial gap, though, moving left to right. You've got a couple fairway trees that you have to beat, moving back right to left as we approach the green.
Yeah, and this is one where the woods comes into play because at 504 feet in the open, no problem, especially for someone with Paige's distance.
And she is going for this one. She's throwing. Yeah, she chewed this one in practice with me. She's capable of getting all the way down there. She went defender off the tee and just didn't quite get the turn that she wanted.
Sarah has got to be playing this for 2 shots, especially with the shape of the fairway, and that's not where you want to be.
No, she was trying to play that forehand pretty straight, and she drifted that crave off to the right a little bit.
Rebecca missing her line. She's been able to get up and down for pars, but this one looks like it's going deep. She'll have to punch out of there. And here's Kat after missing birdies on back-to-back holes. Let's see if she can actually make a move here.
Turned over. She needs some help.
Oh, full flight almost.
Yeah, almost. That little late tree puts her back into the edge of the fairway.
She should have another chance to get up and down for birdie. She's going to want to capitalize on it as we see Rebecca. That's a beautiful shape forehand. Oh, and she's gonna be able to save her par again.
Yeah, that's sweet.
It's great to see the scrambling here. We've played an array of courses all year. There's some with OB, some like wooded. What's your preference?
Oh man, woods all day. I feel like that's really where the heart and soul of disc golf is just like you said. It's all about the creativity. Being able to scramble and just the different shot shapes that we see these athletes attempt.
Yeah, and this course being kind of one of those classic wooded courses that has totally fair lines, but at the same time, you're going to have to see players get super creative. Like we've seen on this hole, a lot of forehands, a lot of shaped shots as Kat gets right up there. Okay, she's got to convert this birdie.
Yeah.
She's missed the last
22 feet or so left. Yeah, the putt has really been what's held Kat back this year. I mean, she throws as good as any of these competitors, and it's really the putts inside 25 feet that have been holding her back. And you can see the visible Frustration from Paige.
Oh, man, that's just high. Oh, and quickly off the band again. Oh, no. Oh, she's had that opportunity for birdie the past 3 holes, and this has got to sting even more. Rebecca.
It all happened so fast.
Yeah, it
she
did.
was definitely putting a little quicker than she normally does.
Sure. We saw that on 4 as well. And we see...
Yeah, you don't see that every day.
In the basket at the same time. Let's get a score update after that. So we see 4 pars, no birdies. I really thought we saw a couple people in position for that, and Kat with the 5 after being closest after 2.
And she's going to drop.
She's back to 4 back.
Yeah.
Same with Rebecca, and it looks like it's Paige and Sarah up top.
Wow, so much going on right now. We're moving into hole 13. It's a par 5 for these ladies, 723 feet. Really, this is one of the only holes on the course where we're going to see max distance drives.
Yeah, this was a design change. We had John Houck come up, and he recommended this as we see Paige just rip one. That's turned over. That wall is not out of bounds, but she's on the tee of the next hole pretty much where she went to.
Whoa.
But, yeah, this is a full flight, and for men and women, the short pin that you saw in the preview is the women's pin, and this is an eagleable hole for some of these competitors.
Yeah.
It's 723, but again, Madison Walker helped out with some of the design, and she said, "Hey, this could be eagled, but there's plenty of holes that are eagleable in the men's field, and sometimes FPO competitors don't have as many chances." Let's see if Kat can get back on the horse. Oh, she's pulled it towards where Paige is, but this one's hyzering back.
Yeah, it's gonna get a little skip. Yep, plenty.
Lot of reaction there off the ground.
Yep. She's got good distance.
And Sarah's just playing her game right now, Nate. She's got a lead. She's playing it nice and safe, and this looks to be a pretty easy up and in for birdie.
Great position for sure. And you can see that short pin right there. Oh, and Rebecca going with a rare forehand here.
She's not a forehand player much.
No, not very often.
Oh, and that's tight and a little pinched. Still probably able to do something from there, but
wow, look at this.
Oh, no.
Oh, no is right. And, I mean, she didn't advance but 15 feet.
She's standing on a brush pile.
Oh, my gosh, this is a disaster.
So she's throwing 4, and it looks like she's in a tough spot, but she's advanced it enough. Katrina's looking for a chance to take
Kat's
advantage.
Going big turnover. She needs to make.
Whoa. Oh, what a beautiful shot. Oh, and the reaction off the tree puts her inside the circle for eagle, Nate.
Wow. What a shift.
Oh.
What a shift.
Just like that.
Paige just threw her 4th. Kat's looking at it.
A putt for 3.
Putt for 3.
And the best Paige can do now is a bogey. Sarah's just going on. Oh, my goodness.
And she straightened that one out too much.
What are we seeing?
We're seeing some score. Oh, my goodness.
Rebecca. And all of a sudden, this is going to be a huge hole for Katrina. Oh, no. The chaos continues, Nate. Now,
I mean,
that's
she's
going to be a
looking
long
at 6 at best,
it's a long
potentially
bogey
a
putt.
7.
Rebecca pitching out. Yeah, the carnage is real right now.
Wow. I'm sweating.
Okay, there we go. Rebecca with a nice pitch up, and maybe we'll see things stable out here on the longest hole for the FPO on the entire course. Paige says, no, I didn't like that. And that's going to be a tester for 7.
It's 25-footer for her 7.
Wow. Sarah's for birdie. It looked like she liked it a little.
Yeah, usually it's just the distance is just the problem.
Okay.
And it looked like she got the distance on that one, but just a little right.
And for a huge...
Oh, wow. And she drops it in there. And that's such a big putt for her after the 3 putt to come back and putt that one with confidence.
I think what she saw around her must have helped out, knowing that all of a sudden a little pressure's off here. Even if she missed, she's still gaining at least 1, 2, or 3 on everybody.
She just gained 4 on Paige. That's crazy.
Bogey for Rebecca. Yeah, we saw kind of every color of the rainbow on that one. Let's check in and see where this very variable hole has brought us, Nate.
Yeah, no doubt. Katrina with the eagle. She moves to even par. 2 back of Sarah. Paige is going to move 4 back of Sarah.
They just swapped. They were, Paige was even, Kat was 2 over, and they just swapped.
Whoa.
A 4-stroke swing, and we're going into another wooded fairway here. That was a little bit more open. We're playing to the short pin here, Nate.
Yeah, par 3, 360 feet, moving right to left, but it's a pretty tricky angle. You can see Kat's actually going with the mid-range because she wants it to stand up just a little bit.
Wow, and it looks like it does just about perfectly.
Yeah, it beats both of those trees. Wow. Wow, she's parked.
I don't know if I'm allowed to whistle on this broadcast, but I just did because that was pretty impressive. We see Sarah throwing the towel down. That's a new tee. We installed 4 new tees here.
Oh, no, and she just doesn't quite get that one to flip. Yeah, that's her understable relay, and she just missed the angle.
Yeah, and I think, it's official. We've seen a big momentum shift after that 13th hole. Rebecca's
this is looking great.
Yeah, that's a great shot.
But you can see the difference that Rebecca and Katrina's shot look similar, but Katrina went with that flippier disc. It kind of flipped up and rode through that gap.
Straight down. And Paige trying to get back on the horse here. Oh, and she does beautifully.
Yeah, that's actually that newly released Lucid X Suspect.
That's a great out.
Wow.
The crowd appreciates
overhand
it.
action.
Yeah.
Slides up to...
Oh, just low from the start there. But it's great to see her battling and putting every ounce of energy into it.
All right.
There we go. That's a big moment for Paige to stay in this. Comes back from the double with a birdie. Hokom looks like she's refueling, trying to figure out what's going on with her hands.
It's a big par save with Katrina being so close. I mean, Katrina's going to move within 1.
And
what a shot, though.
Just like the start of the round, we see scores switching so quickly. And all of a sudden, boom, Katrina's 1 off the lead. And you know what? Let's throw it to commercial here. A big thanks to Prodigy, presenting sponsor of this coverage and premier sponsor of the Tour Championship.
Hey everybody, this is Kevin Jones. I'm here with my brand new Prodigy BP3 V2 backpack. And I'm loving this thing a lot. It's extremely lightweight. It's carrying all the discs I could ever ask for. It's pretty sturdy and durable. I've got my 2 putters up here, no problem. Room for a towel if need be. It's really lightweight, it's extremely efficient, and for all you, it's extremely affordable. So come check it out.
We're moving into the gauntlet hole, Jeff. Hole 15, par 3, 269 feet. We got a Mando on the left, and we got a 4, maybe 5 foot gap the entire way.
Yeah.
We're playing at the short pin right here?
Short pin for the FPO layout, and the gauntlet of old, I was told, was that tree that you see down there made it even tighter, but this is still a challenge, and you see why.
No.
The roller coaster
this
continues.
This is a serious roller coaster right now.
Oh,
And that is Peered.
Paige responds. I mean, it's like kind of going back. I feel like Rebecca has just been trotting along, like where she's at, but the 3 other competitors are just churning, with Sarah kind of at the top.
And she knew it. She knew she flipped it up a little too much. That's that crave that she's been throwing.
Oh, my goodness. Get in the hole.
Oh,
Just
wow. It looked like it was there.
Beautiful line.
I think that's an Explorer that Rebecca's been throwing, that blue one.
And this is a big shot here. Oh, no.
This is unbelievable.
She makes the Mando.
She's bogeying at best.
She's throwing 3. Oh, wow. And that's powered very long. Past the west side flags. Let's see if Sarah should be able to get up and down pretty easily here. And she nestles that up. Should be no problem for Hokom. But after 2 holes of stabilization, Kat is now taking a double bogey. Have you seen a round like this where it's going back and
Not
forth?
in a really long time. I mean, this is so exciting. Just as a player, as a fan, as a commentator, this is about as exciting as it gets.
Hokom saves the par as we saw Paige miss. Pretty crucial birdie putt, just high left. Could have stuck, kind of one of those that you hope for. Double bogey. Very quick. With her backpack on.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Rebecca cleans up. Man, I just can't imagine. See, Rebecca's just kind of going along, feeling good.
Rebecca
feeling
cleaned
steady.
up that birdie park job that she had right there. That was sweet.
I guess that's not a cleanup. That's just sick.
Oh, man. And this is, I mean, Sarah's, again, with the 3-stroke lead.
Yeah.
With 3 to go.
Staying steady. And this is one of those holes where everything can change because, man, there's 2 alleys. We're flying the right alley. The left is more the forehand lane.
It's tight over there on that left side. I mean, this hole's got everything. You're teeing off from the open. You're going uphill into this small 15-foot window and then back downhill to the left. It's 357, so it is still a rip, but you can see just how tight that gap is. And that's the only... if you're
that's
choosing that
beautiful.
right side, and she's piered it.
Did it get caught up? It did.
Yeah, it looks
got
like it
caught
just
up.
didn't have quite
That
enough
squirrel
heat
might
on
have
it.
got it. But if you're
Oh,
Hokom,
no. And that was just a little bit of a grip lock right there, and she's actually going to be forced to go down that left side that you were talking about.
Sarah chooses right now, and if you're Hokom, you're 3 up with 3 to go. You got to feel good.
Oh, and she gets all the way down there.
Wow.
She kind of missed that gap, but it hyzers through everything, and she's going to have a clean look from Circle 2's edge.
Big shot here for Kat. Pushing that right side.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and she's
No
got D.
way. She is inside 20 feet on hole 16.
I mean, MPO and FPO. Oh, Paige with another knockdown. Paige needs to get up and down right here. Okay, and so she's going to maybe salvage her bogey, but MPO and FPO play the same layout. How hard is that shot that we just saw from Kat?
I think it's the single hardest birdie on the course. I mean, it only got birdied half a dozen times with the best players in the world coming through. So it's huge.
And to be 3 down with 3 to go, as we see Sarah, okay, so she's in for par. But Kat has just chipped into that lead, and we just saw Paige. She's going to bogey, so... I mean, it's becoming a two-horse race here.
It certainly is.
I mean, anything can happen. Paige absolutely needs this. Yep, no problem. But she's going to fall 4 back of Hokom with 2 to play.
Yeah.
And if Kat can clean this one up, she's going to move within 2.
Yeah, she's really choosing to putt those.
I mean, that's
quicker.
It's got to be strategy, right?
Right. Yeah. I can't imagine what's really going on through her head to mark it and putt it that quick, but it's got to be.
It's tough, yeah. I mean, you know, when you struggle from short, and she's obviously found a solution here. She's even. Hokom's 2 down.
With 2 to go.
2 to go, and we see Paige and Rebecca now battling kind of for third, unless something crazy happens, which we've seen. Men and women play the same layout.
We've seen a lot go down.
Here we are on 17. It's a tight wooded shot to this landing area, and you really need to locate the disc in that landing area, Nate.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to go long here. It's a par 4, and like you said, a very sensitive landing area. You can go too long and pinch yourself off. Katrina's going stable fairway here. That's early left.
Oh, it's fighting. Okay, so that's going to be a very tight
That's
wooded
tough.
lane. I
Yeah,
mean, it's
she's
going
too
to be
short.
Yeah, she's going to have a couple weird gaps. So we'll see what she's got. Here's Rebecca. Oh, that looks awesome.
Yeah, that's good. It needs to get a little ground play. Yeah, she's almost in the prime position. Another 20 feet would have been perfect. This is Sarah going with that flippy relay. Just such a technical shot.
Ooh, and she's right up against about a 3-pack of trees there.
Yeah, She's
Looks
going to have a
tricky.
tough forehand Anheuser from there.
That's going to miss it. Ooh, pured. That's deep. Challenging the spectators. Steve Dodge's mom's there. And there's Steve and his family. We're happy to have Steve here on site.
It's cool to see him out there. Oh,
Yeah.
and Sarah's going with the...
Oh, no.
That's a rare forehand or backhand, excuse me, and especially in that position too. I'm shocked to see that.
This becomes huge. Inside lane, turning over, forehand. Wow, what a shot. It looks like she's inside the circle in 2, putting for birdie.
I feel like she could smell blood right there and just knew that she had to get up and down.
Rebecca with a nice move on it. With that shot from Kat, I mean,
That was
is
sweet.
opening the door for her to actually maybe catch Hokom, who's just been the leader basically the whole time. Oh, Paige.
That pretty much closes the door for Paige on any kind of comeback.
What a turnover from Hokom. Oh, my goodness. You know, she was sitting there. This was one of the most tense moments of the round. I was right there for that one, Nate.
Wow.
And she took her time. She executed the shot.
That
as we
is
see Paige.
so sick. She is inside circle 1 from that position.
The hat comes off usually means it goes in, as we learned from Adam Hammis. But we see Rebecca and Paige putting. But these next 2 putts are really going to tell us a lot about what's going to be at stake on 18.
Absolutely. Well said. I believe Katrina's got about 22 feet, a little uphill. Taking her time on this one.
She knew that one was important.
Right in the heart. Wow. And just like that, she has put all of the pressure on Sarah.
This is to keep a 1-stroke lead going into 18. She had a 4-stroke lead just a few holes ago. Oh, no.
Yeah, and she knew it right away. She just didn't get the legs involved, left it low.
Wow. And Katrina's come all the way back from 4 down on 2 different occasions in this round. In this round.
It's crazy. It's so much action.
It's just been an incredible round. And, I'm watching this round and commentating on it with you has kind of convinced me to keep this format for next year.
Dude, honestly, and, I commentated on the men's final round this morning too, and it was the same kind of tension. So we might be onto something.
Double duty. Nate Perkins commentating twice.
It's been a
one
pleasure,
day.
man. The Pro Tour is so special and does so many great things for the players. I'm really happy to be here with you.
Yeah, and as we fly over 18, 400 feet, par 3, we're just happy to be able to have equal pay at the top here. Not only tour points payout, but for this event payout for the women. And I'm glad you're here in the booth with me. We worked on getting an FPO player in, but we just want to represent. And look at a little bird there.
Yeah, wow.
On the basket.
Just sitting on the basket.
Sitting on the basket as we see Katrina. That's wide, Nate.
That is wide.
Oh, what a
and it
skip.
Beats it. Oh my gosh, she's in circle 1. This is a 400-foot hole. It plays a little bit downhill, but that is a rip right there from Katrina.
When that came out of her hand, I thought she had pulled it.
It certainly looked like it.
But the ground play was excellent, as we see Rebecca. I mean, these competitors know this hole. This is the second or third time they're playing it. See Hokom going to the towel. This is huge. Oh, she's got a good move on it.
Might have saved her a few feet right there.
She's
actually.
inside circle 2.
Yeah, she's got 55 or 60 feet left, but I mean, Katrina's got maybe 27 at the worst.
It's a putt off. Wow, that's a lot of power from Paige.
Yeah, I mean, that's an overstable defender that she's ripping on it and passing this 400-foot hole.
As we see Rebecca chip up. Great event from her, especially like what we said, but here's the big putt of the round right now. Oh, and she didn't like that at all out of her hand. So it's going to come down to this putt from Katrina. This is going to be for the win, Nate.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness. In and out, just short, just left. Looked like it was going to drop. And if they can clean these up, we are going to a playoff, Nate.
No way.
A playoff.
More golf.
For Katrina have the opportunity to win right there after the craziness that we saw is just incredible in and of itself. But, you know, after this type of back and forth round, it's only fitting.
Yeah, absolutely. And hats off to Katrina Allen for, you know, sticking to it. I mean, she was, like you said, 4 back twice in this round, and she never gave up, and she's pushed it to a playoff. Really amazing.
Yeah, and Rebecca Cox coming in third with the two over round, Paige Pearson fourth. But man, if you're Sarah Hokom, what's in your mind right now? I mean, you are leading basically most of the round.
Well, what's in her mind is that she birdied this hole and Kat bogeyed it. So I know that she just gave up a lead to finish the round, but she's got to be feeling confident about this shape that she's got to hit right here and now.
And you just got to reset the mind, and you're starting at 1. This playoff is sudden death 1 through 18, so we'll go as long as we need to. Kat's first up.
That's early. Oh, and that's a pretty good reaction off that tree to put her back in the middle. It looked like she was going to be in the same spot that she was to start the round.
Yeah, you're crossing your fingers at that point. Here's Hokom. Same tree. Oh, wow. That is not the reaction you're looking for.
No.
So Katrina first. Hokom kicked a little further up. Nice and smooth. Oh, almost skips it off the rim of the basket, and she's settled in. That looks like a drop in for 3.
Sure
putting
does.
all the pressure on this shot right here.
Look at this stance right here that she's got to go to.
She gets it moving towards it.
Oh no.
But that's okay. She's got a putt. It's better than being blocked out. It looks like she's going to be about, what do you think, 40 feet, 45?
Yeah, yep. She's right outside the circle's edge. A couple steps, maybe 38, 40 feet. She can make this. Oh, and she was running it down. She gave it the height, and it just didn't hold on.
And you saw the wry smile. I think she knows that this is it. She takes the bogey 4, and here we are. All that's left is semantics as Katrina Allen taps it in to become the 2019 Disc Golf Pro Tour champion. Look at that.
That was some great disc golf.
And some true emotion there. These competitors have battled long and hard. I'm announcing Katrina, and, you know, she was thrilled and happy with the way that she was able to hang in there. Very generous at the awards, and thanking her sponsors. Thank you to Prodigy Disc, having their own Katrina Allen, who throws Prodigy, win the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. Nate, thanks for letting me join you here.
Yeah, man. Thank you for having me. It's been quite the year, and I'm just looking forward to the 2020 Disc Golf Pro Tour.
Well, so are we. We got some big things in store. I want to thank Central Coast for coming out to cover the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship. We're looking forward to working with them and a lot more media teams next year. Always want to watch more Central Coast. One more time, thank you to Prodigy. Thank you to Nate, and we'll see you in 2020.